Hello everyone, welcome to Marlin Chess Kids. Today I show the game played by Bibisara and Gulrukhbegim. And this game is a trap and it made in only 13 moves. And let's see how the gameplay and the trap is being set up. The game starts with the pawn to d4. And now the black continue to play knight f6, and this also is a standard opening, and normally we don't push the pawn on the second move, and you can see it's a yellow color. If you push the pawn on the second move, then the black can continue to push the pawn either to c6 or e6 to attack back the pawn. For example, you can move this and attack with the e pawn. So if you move the c pawn, then if you white continue to defend it, then you just capture, and after capture, then the queen can come to a5 and check the king, and will be winning the pawn. So back to the position after knight f6, and now the white play a c4, and this is a strong pawn in control all in the rank 5, and the game continue with the black push e6 to prevent further pawn move forward by e5. So after this, the condition which developed the knight to f3, and now a d5 was played, trying to control the center and create the equal position in the center of the square. And here the white just continue to develop the knight, and if you d c4, d takes c4, then the white will continue to develop the pieces by moving either e3 or e4, and the bishop will be able to attack back the pawn at c4. So after knight c3, and the black play bishop to b4, pinning the knight, and here allow the king to go for a short castling, and after this, queen to a4 and check the queen and king and attack the bishop, and here the knight to c6 was played to prevent the check, and the knight will protect the bishop, and here we will develop the piece. And after this, e3 was played, preparing to move the bishop up and go for a short castling. Then the black just go for a short castling, and now bishop to d2, bishop to d2, then the bishop to d7, and here the queen back to c2, and after this, the black just move the rook and prepare to attack the king, which is still in the center of the square. So therefore, the king go for a long castle, and now the black play a5 and trying to attack at the queen side, and with this, a3 was played, trying to attack the bishop, and here the bishop back to f8, and this is the first 10 move, and you can see that both play a very solid opening, and the pieces is quite developed, and the position is equal for both sides. Therefore, after this position, the white continue to develop the bishop, and also prepare to develop the rook to attack the king side. And after this, bishop d3 was played and preparing to attack the pawn at h7 and check the king. And you also can bring these two pawns to storm up and attack the knight. And the rook will finally be active at the rank, at the file h file, and also attack at the rank 7. So after this, knight e7 was played, and here the white continue to play with the knight to g5, and now you have 3 pieces attacking the pawn, and the only pawn type will be 2, and with this the white will be winning in the exchange. Therefore, the best move to prevent the attack or exchange at this square, the best move would be g6, and this will just can be played will be a little pawn into the board and attack of the g6 square, and the rook can be double up at the h file and attack from the h file. However, in the actual game, after this move, at the move 12, the black made a tactical blunder move such as h6, and with just this single move and mistake, and the white win the game and made in 2. I give a couple of seconds to figure out how the continuation of this position for the white to play and win and mate in 2. Well, congratulations for those who found the answer, and for those who like to enjoy the show, here are the beautiful moves and sacrifice from the white. So in the actual game, after h6 was played, and here bishop to h7 and check the king, and after this 13 move, the black resigned the game. And if you want to continue the game, and if you capture with the knight, and you have queen just capture and checkmate the king. So after knight check, and now the king just and the white can just continue with use the queen and capture the knight, and it will be a checkmate. And back to this position after this check, and again the king cannot move to any way, and the only way to escape the check is to capture with the knight or to move the king to h8. And if you move the king to h8, and the continuation will just be the single knight capture f7, and it will be checkmate. And again, now there's nothing you can block the check, and also there's no pieces can capture the knight, and the king cannot move to any square of the piece. And here you have a very beautiful checkmate with just a single knight attack and check. And with this, thank you.